Hey Leo, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading, and this week we are looking for all the goss on you, Leo, as well as your love life. All right. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate your support, being such a small channel. But this week we are I've got 4 decks here, so we're starting off today with the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. I do have the Slavic Folklore Lenormand deck, as well as 2 Love Oracles. So we've got the Hidden Truth Love Oracle, as well as those beautiful heart-shaped Love Oracle deck. Sorry. Okay, so getting sort of straight into it for you, Leo. All right, Leo, what's the goss on Leo? What's going on for our Leos? What's the goss for Leo, around Leo? Give us all the goss. Leo, shaping up to be a good week for you. We do have the Dragonfly Mermaid firstly for you. Now that does say you've attracted wonderful news. Okay, so some sort of good news on the way for you, Leo, this week. That I'm feeling that this is going to be big. Okay, some sort of good news, and it leads into, we're seeing dragonfly, and now we're seeing dragaling garden. Okay, which dragaling, that's a baby dragon. Okay, so we've still got the dragon references though. So with the dragon references, a lot of the time, the dragonfly mermaid, it talks about transformation, that metamorphosis. This good news, bringing in a lot of transformation in your life. And then we see the dragonling really does talk about, that fire, that passion burning from you there. With the actual dragon imagery, could definitely be you sitting on a pile of gold in the near future, Leo. It does say a brand new world is born. So whatever this good news on the way to you, Leo, it's opening up a brand new world for you here. And like I said, with that dragonling imagery there, it does bring to mind, passion, things that you're passionate about. Definitely could be sitting on a treasure hoard in sometime in the near future. We do see also some other little baby animals. So we've got some, like a chipmunk, a deer, and a bunny there as well. So it's that brand new aspect. A whole new world is born, that brand new, like the baby of something, or the baby of your passion. I kind of feel for some of you there, and some really good news leading into that for you. All right, but we'll get some Lenormand on that for you, Leo. Okay, what's the goss for Leo? What's going on for Leo here? Wow, so starting us off with the clover energy there, Leo, which is all about that good luck, good fortune smiling down on you, being able to take some chances, take a bit of a risk at the moment. So, if this news that you're receiving really does sort of give you the opportunity to follow a certain path, it's letting you know that you are able to take some of these risks that you may be sort of hesitant to jump in headfirst into something. I am seeing once again that passion coming through, something that you maybe are very passionate toward here, Leo. That brand new world, a brand new thing coming into your life. It may be, taking a risk on a brand new business venture, that sort of stuff. I am sort of getting intuitively there. For some of you, this may be in regards to, starting your own business or starting a new business or something along those lines for some of you there. But I'm just going to grab one more here for that third card. Clarify that energy for Leo, please. Sorry, Leo, that's just one of my things falling. Okay, and what is that in regard to for Leo? It's telling me the same sorts of things, but I'm just needing to clarify those two cards a little bit further. Just because, you know, I've just got two cards coming through that, you know, sometimes can be, there's sort of cards that can be, you know, go either way, positive or negative. So I'm just wanting to, you know, make sure I'm looking at what I'm looking at here for you, Leo. Advice for Leo with this situation, please. Okay, so I do have the heart on the bottom of the deck, Leo. So it does once again let me know that there's a lot of love here from you towards whatever this is coming through here. You know, once again, like I said, similar sort of storyline coming through as what we saw with those oracle. But here we go. We do have the snake energy. Which I kind of feel as though this is letting us know that once again, a lot of passion coming through with that snake energy. It really talks about, you know, things that you're tempted to go forward in. You know, it can sometimes talk about, you know, finding alternate routes to things, you know, being a bit slippery and not allowing, you know, and if anything tries to get in your way, you know, be like a snake and rear up and attack kind of vibe. But also, you know, we see this snake wrapped around the tree here. So it really does talk about using your own wisdom as well with that and following your ambitions. The things that you do truly desire, following the wisdom of your passion, the wisdom of your true ambition and desires here. All right. We also see the grave energy, which is the coffin in the traditional deck. So this can go either way, but it really does talk about something needing to end in order to have a new beginning here. So I do feel as though, you know, this news that you're attracting may be about something has ended, a cycle that you've been stuck in has ended, you know, something that you have been trying to close the lid on. You're now finally closing the lid on that cycle and able to move forward and transform that into that rebirth side of the coffin. You know, we do see death and rebirth coming through with the coffin. I do really feel like this is focusing a lot more on the rebirth that's possible for you here. So it's kind of telling you to, you know, take a chance on following your true desires here, even if it means you need to end something. In order to have a brand new beginning, that, you know, with every new beginning, there is, you know, something that does need to end in order for us to have that new beginning. So when I've clarified that, we do see the child card, which straight away talks about those new beginnings, that you know, things in that child state, you know, only just brand new into the world, needing to grow. Okay, so whatever this is, I'm getting drawn to that that again, where it definitely could be some sort of new business idea or venture that you're headed into here, Leo, because you know, that you know, I am just sort of getting that intuitively, but what I'm seeing in the cards, it kind of does match that sort of scenario. So even if that's not you and you're not sort of following a brand new business venture, we're going to use that as our example, okay, as if you're starting your own business, and this is like the taking the first steps, you know, and then it's something that you still need to grow and mature that and use your wisdom, use your passion to, you know, close out the things that aren't working for you here, you know, end out, you know, you may need to end out your current job in order to start this new business, that sort of a thing. So we're seeing the new beginnings here, and with the child, it really does talk about, you know, having that sense of adventure, that sense of joy, innocence, that things are going to work out the way you want them to, that this new beginning is happening for a reason. All right, especially when, you know, when I've asked for a little bit more detail about that there, we do see the crossroad and the herald. Okay, so the crossroad is all about you making certain choices, decisions to actually go ahead and do something. And then we do see the stork, which the herald energy, that's the stork energy. So that really stirs things up and brings in new energy once again. So it's kind of like you deciding to start something new, you deciding to bring in brand new energy rather than, anything that, ending out anything. It's kind of like the endings are a side note here, that anything that you're having to end out, it's really focusing on those brand new beginnings and following your inspiration, following your true desires here, and stirring up that passion, stirring up the movement forward, even if that forward movement is just a few little baby steps. It may take a bit of time to grow and delve into this a little bit more, especially when we are seeing here, when I have asked for, your advice here, we do have the cross and the masculine. Okay, so the masculine tells us that, you need to sort of temper your emotional side here and really come from logic, thinking things through quite clearly from a logical standpoint, from a crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's type standpoint, rather than, running on emotion when it comes to this new beginning, all right? Especially with the cross there, that talks about, ridding yourself of any of the burdens that you may be carrying. I do feel for some of you, this is talking about, it may seem like a bit of a burden as you're sort of processing, taking those first few steps. There may be some extra burdens going on here with this and getting this off the ground kind of energy. But this is the part, once again, with that crossroad card and then the cross, it's kind of letting us know that this is the path that you need to be on, Leo. Destiny has a strong role to play here with the cross energy. It is a very spiritual, religious type card, so it does let us know, have faith that everything's going to work out eventually. But I am just sort of feeling that it may just take, those little baby steps to actually get to where you want to be here. But right now we're looking at taking those first little steps, all right, and doing so in quite a logical manner here. All right, so a brand new world opening up to you here, Leo, but I do feel as though, there is the need for caution in that sort of sense of, not allowing your emotions to override your logic when it comes to whatever this is for you, okay, Leo? So that's what we have for that there, but we'll have a look at your love life as well. All right. Goss. What's the goss on Leo's love life? What's the goss on Leo's love life? We've definitely got someone from the past coming through here. I hope that you can forgive me one day, Leo. So that actually lets us know that this person does know that they've done wrong by you, Leo. So, they're hoping for future forgiveness from you, which does sort of mean that, they do know that there's a need for them to be forgiven for something. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. That this person does feel as though you may be trivializing the fact that they were actually as connected to you as what they actually were. It was actually very hard for this person to let you go. And I feel like there's an element of control coming through here too, Leo, that this person, they do still want some sort of control here. If they're hoping that you can forgive them one day, and they do, and they're saying you don't know how hard it was to let you go. They're kind of, I'm just getting that it's like, I'm letting you go for now. I want you to forgive me one day. There is a bit of control coming through from this person. And I don't react when people mention you. So they're trying to play it off a little bit, that they don't care as much as they actually do, that this was a lot harder on them than, they're letting anyone know about, especially you, Leo. Okay. But I'm wanting to look a little bit more into future energy for you here, Leo. What's the goss on Leo's future love life? What's the goss on Leo and the near future love life of our Leos? What's the goss? Whoa. I did have one fall out a minute ago too, but I feel like it may be that other person's energy there from the past. I'm just intuitively feeling that you don't really want a bar of that, Leo. Hang on, that's too many. Near future for Leo. Near future, love life. Oh, okay. Still getting that many coming out for you. And I feel like it was the same ones. Yeah, so that first one that flipped out, this is in regard to that past person's energy. It does say, beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so, it's asking you to think about the things that you don't like about this past person, and taking on board the fact that, you're reacting to those things, that those certain things are triggering you, maybe because there's something within you, that you're projecting a little bit here. Well, not projecting, but it's partly your own reflection here, Leo. So, you may possess similar qualities, or the way that you react to those qualities, you may be not 100% happy with, and that's why you dislike those things about this person. So it's asking you to just be aware about that. But in the near future here, for you, Leo, it says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So I feel like this is letting us know that, you've got other things going on. There's other things other than love that you need to sort of just wait. Don't rush into things with love at the moment, because, especially too with all this, good fortune coming through in your general life, some sort of news on the way with your general life. So I feel like that's going to take priority for you, for the moment anyway, Leo. So, allowing things to just take their natural course when it comes to love. But we also do have this one here, which says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So follow your intuition, Leo. Do what feels right for you. All right. As well as sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. All right. So Leo, you may have some sort of, even if you're not currently in a connection, you may have some sort of sexual union coming available for you in the energy in the near future. But, don't forget to wait and allow nature to take its natural course. All right. So no need to rush on into the love stuff. All right. But that's what we're getting for you today, Leo. As always, you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. But hopefully I will see you all again soon.